Good evening, everyone, and welcome to second stage of New Blood tournament, uh, where Topper plays against Fangs of Fire. Topper is Hunters, Fangs of Fire is Dracula. I'm in my comfy pajamas and comfy blanket, and I have with me the legendary, the popular Mad King. Hello, Mad King.
Well, hello, and I think I'm one of those, maybe.
One of those Mad Kings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, and I already have a really bad display bug.
What happened?
Yeah. Um, it's the portrait bug.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
One
like a really
of
bad
those.
portrait bug.
Yeah. Okay, don't worry, it is just a week one, so not much is happening apart from Godalming, you know, missing an appointment apparently, and he's not starting in Madrid, he's starting in Cadiz. I mean, actually, not starting in Vienna, but starting in Cadiz, am I right? Which is very interesting. I wonder
Yeah.
what may be reasoning of that, because Godalming likes to have a bad or gal, so he can pump all his super items to someone, but he's alone and not even in the center of Madrid.
Yeah, he's very far in the corner there. It's gonna take him a while to get into the center of Europe if he's needed.
Yeah, I mean, actually quite a while to get to anywhere.
Yeah.
You, it is hard to be further from everywhere than that. Hired scouts. What is your favorite hunter start, Mad King?
Uh, Honestly, I'd go with the standard setup. Galmi and Mina in 58, Stewart in 34,
Sure. Uh,
Helsing in 33. I know it's boring, but it really does cover all the bases you need. And while
uh,
it's not always perfect, nothing is. Oh,
yeah.
another hired
For,
scouts already. I just find it covers all my needs the best.
yeah, yeah. Have you considered some changes, or you just took it and like didn't really want to uh, dive deep into this part of the game, like starting
Eh,
setups?
yeah, I haven't really gotten that deep into starting setups yet. The problem with starting setups is because you always set up before Dracula, he's always going to be able to react to however you set up. So I always find the setup you like and figure out how to work with it.
Yeah, yeah,
Dracula's always going to react to it anyway.
yeah. But I mean, there is some consideration of what which starting setup has how big weaknesses, or like
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, like moving like the Pizza Wizard setup where Seward's in 8
yeah,
to 34 Bordeaux.
yeah,
Gives a
yeah,
little more immediate access to the Central Europe, but leaves Spain a little more vulnerable.
yeah. I mean, in general, like moving Stuart like that to Bordeaux makes every part of the map that little bit stronger, or sometimes even a lot stronger, with the cost of Spain, right?
Yeah,
So if
like I said, you'll gain and lose for everything. So
yeah, but if you think that Spain isn't even that dangerous for Stewart, then it doesn't have a weakness, right? If you don't consider Spain a weakness, or
yeah, it's fair.
maybe I am phrasing it wrong, because it doesn't matter what you consider or not. It does matter what it is. If it is not, so because your consideration may be wrong, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, ultimately though, Dracula gets to react to your setup. He doesn't have to set up till you tell him this is where I'm
Yeah,
starting.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he'll always be able to take what he likes out of that.
This is funny because before our tournament, I played quite a lot with Edward Scissorhand, with Mr. Green, I think with GB Philly, and with people that I played a lot of games, like even multiple games a week. We came to the consideration that probably East is the strongest start, the most consistently strong start for Dracula. So hence the swapping Mina with Seward or moving Seward that a few locations closer, and some ideas how to make the weakest hunter area that little bit stronger, even at the expense of others, to make it more balanced.
It'll definitely be interesting to see the fruits of your labor for the next tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I think we saw part of that because we saw quite a lot of Eastern start in the tournament and quite a lot of wins in the East.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if we had like full data on how these tournaments played out.
Yeah, this is true,
But I don't think that would ever be practical.
yeah, I mean, Scott Sword is gathering some data and he is closing them close to the chest, keeping them close to the chest, and not really doing anything with them. He's like, that government that doesn't want to share anything, and doesn't matter if wants to use it or not. He just doesn't want to share. Yeah, that's Scott's sort government.
Alright, well, we're on to Thursday, so it's time for newspapers.
Yeah, Godalming moved to 31.
Well, it puts them on the rail line.
Yeah, but why not 34?
He did check earlier that with one of those hired scouts, he didn't enter Madrid at the time, but that was only with like 2 cars on the trail.
Yeah. Still, it is quite surprising. Like,
Why did he rail there?
yes, I think he maybe has some very specific experience with his friends. Ooh, lots of hunter movement.
Alright, so he might not be in England. It's still possible, but
Yeah.
that'd be some really specific movements he'd have to have made. So where do you think Dracula is right now?
It is Fangs of Fire, so he has some specific spots that he likes, namely Italy, Nantes, or around Nantes, like sometimes Bordeaux, Clermont-Ferrand, and maybe then Nantes, and Amsterdam. Wasn't Amsterdam scouted? I think it might have. So these are like, I think, favorite spots of Fangs. This is where he starts the most often. But still East is very good, especially that with Godalming not on the East, the horses are less reliable to be digged, especially two horses for both hunters.
Well, maybe Topher is going to go for a train strategy then.
Yeah,
It does limit you a little bit compared to horses, but
it
it
does
does
limit
free up
you
that
a
item
lot.
slot for our hunters.
Yes, the horse, it is extremely high cost. I don't know how often have you played against players that disregard horses or are super aggressive.
Haven't really been able to play lately.
Yeah, I had a number of various games, so it is a really really big difference in a game and fight against two hunters, even single hunter that has 2 combat items and that has 1 combat item. Sorry, 2 combat items or 3 combat items. It is a really big difference.
Yeah, I can imagine it. I remember in the last tournament I played, we had whenever Helsing with 3 items got into combat, it was like what can he do? He's got so many options you have to consider now.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is that sometimes, for example, one of those items, let's be Heavenly Host because it is so good, and second is anti-bats item, and it limits
Knife
your
rifle.
yeah, like the knife rifle, and it really limits your ability for extended fight with Dracula. You blast that Dracula with a Heavenly Host, and you're not that good shape to fight him. But if you keep two items, you can still pack a punch and trade some blows. Either try stopping escape as Buzz, or if Dracula will try to break
Like
you,
a
just
knife
escape.
rifle.
Yeah, yeah. So, but the obvious biggest difference that if you have three items, combat items, and you don't have a horse, it is really hard to catch and get fight with a Dracula. It is extremely hard. So
Yeah. Ultimately, you kind of need to, in order to fight him, you kind of needs to be there.
yeah. And even if you get like how much you can count on 1v1 is not enough. Even if you have even if you have 4 combat items, it is rarely good fight for hunters. But 2v1. Oh wait, so he had newspapers and moved around. Okay, Frankfurt.
Starting around
Yeah.
Frankfurt, 21.
Yeah, okay. I think this is one of the lessons. Right. I forgot that Fangs of Fire likes Frankfurt or like the middle of the Germany too. So yeah, he doesn't. For some reason, I don't
5 rail
think.
spaces.
Yeah,
Galming can make it. He's got. Oh yeah, he can make it to there.
yeah. But again, this is like in some way a showcase for hunters. Lots of movement, and this movement was in many cases completely useless. Right? They didn't get anything. If they just stayed and supplied,
Yeah.
the result would be the same. It's just they would have much more events, much better items.
Yeah. Seward's now went deep east. He's now got to make a complete U-turn to start making his way back.
Yeah. And, or even go through
Mina
Munich.
might be in a position near him.
Yeah, but he can go from Munich to Zagreb, right, and go to east, and he sees that hunters are moving by rail. Good luck catching Dracula without horses in the east.
Yep.
So yeah, and rails. I mean, horses are so good because they also free up your night action. If most of encounters are not that scary for hunters because whatever damage they take, even if they take 2, even if they take 3 damage from the mob, they can just move, heal, and suddenly they're after just 2 days of movement, they're almost full health, and third day they can start fighting with, let's say, 8 health. It is usually enough. Okay, a horse right now. Ooh. Luckily, it worked.
Can be,
Wait. What is happening?
Clown Franny found him.
Yeah.
That's a bold call there. Give up on Frankfurt, but he found Dracula.
Yeah, but can he really capitalize on that? If Dracula escapes as bad here, it will be forewarned. Okay. I mean, Godalming has a lot
I'm guessing he wants to.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of health, and I'm guessing he just wants to keep that weapon.
I mean, keep that hidden. Yeah. But then he cannot forewarn the fog, right? So.
Yep. That's one fault Dracula knows he can get somebody with.
Yeah. Okay, that is some.
Yeah.
And rumored vampire is kept alive.
Yeah, Mia needs force roll of 2 or a sense of emergency to reach the combat to catch up.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not
And-
super great on this combat anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. If me were able to catch up, a 2v1 even early is very scary for Dracula.
But for hunters too. That's
Yeah.
the thing. I mean, the week one, if I can get 2v1 fight with week one as Dracula, I take it. If I was able to start every game with 2v1 week one as Dracula, I would love to.
Yeah.
It is risky.
Plus, he hasn't really been supplying that much either.
Yeah, like he can be stuck on mesmerize. Okay, garlic or a punch.
There's the punch.
Yeah,
well, it's a good start.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking Dracula's thinking, how do I bat out of here to get lots of space suddenly?
Yeah, and completely obfuscate my position. Well, if Godalming keeps guessing Dracula with his hidden items, he can take some advantage. And
double knife, knife rifle, double rifle.
Another mesmerize. What will it be? And knife.
Oh,
okay, knife is a strong item.
Yeah. That just leaves the question of what's the second item he's got.
Yeah. That's a danger since I mean it is whatever the item it is, it can be anything, which is really hard to predict. It can be from garlic to heavenly host, really. Since it is just completely random item and you have nothing excluded through the discard pile because discard pile is so small. But
yeah, there's just a holy bullets in there.
yeah.
And we know that Godalming's got a horse, so he's not packing a big iron at his hip.
Yeah. Well, what are the odds that they're... I mean, do you even try to escape as bats here? You are in a very comfortable position as Dracula. I mean, there's no Agi. Hunters are far away. Still, it will not be easy for them to catch up because they don't have horses. I think, and Godalming is mesmerized.
Yeah, and your trail's about to clear because of that vampire.
Yeah. So escape as bat. And a pistol.
Yeah, pistol.
Yeah, I would actually love to stay in combat, extended combat as Dracula, but I think maybe Fangs of Fire was a little bit afraid, and
Well, at the same time, though, he knows where all the hunters are. He knows where he can go hide somewhere.
Yeah.
And if he wolfs after this, he's basically anywhere he wants to be.
Yeah, to moment, I mean, we know where he cannot go, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So after Frankfurt, it was Nuremberg, Strasbourg, Zurich, Geneva, something like that. Yeah.
How Nuremberg?
I mean, there are 4
Zurich.
spots.
Yeah.
So I think it necessarily... I don't think there's... Since Godalming was in Paris, we have Mina in Marseilles, and we have Helsing in Cologne. I think this is the only way he was able to build this trail. So with bats, he goes either to...
He can go to Zurich.
Yeah. So he either goes to Milan or to Brussels or goes to Spain. I think
Milan, Wolf to Zagreb.
Not even a wolf. Maybe just move normally, Hunters are not showing horses. Mina didn't roll horses, so she's not able to jump. Godalming is not able to jump. Okay. He decided, okay.
Yeah. If that hideout stays hidden for this one turn with the bad hideout, if he misdirects that, then he's basically teleported.
Yeah, but free distance movement. Do you need the 4th space? And you don't have wolf form for entire week. So I actually think. Maybe Fangs of Fire wants to play it safe, but I actually think it is more dangerous to wolf form here and not have wolf form you already had good obfuscation and good distance. This is like my opinion.
Yeah. It's kind of the I want more obfuscation option.
Yeah, but
The win more button. You don't need
yeah,
it.
yeah. But is it necessary? I mean, I think hunters basically have to check Brussels and Milan,
Yeah, definitely.
and to check for that bat location. Because if not, then they will know
Slow
actually quite
horse.
a lot. Yeah. Well, they moved a lot by tickets, so the horse economy cannot be too efficient.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't going to be in Bordeaux. But I'm guessing he's thinking he's somewhere in Spain right now.
Maybe. Okay. He moved. I mean,
Oh. Or he'll just, run right into Dracula.
what was that?
Yeah.
That was. Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's why I don't like the wolf form. He got found, and now he's out of tools. I mean, he needs to. He needs to win. I mean, to escape as bats, but then he was vampire. But okay. So he has 3 combat items. Um, that would be funny if Topher would be able to just wildly, with his wild aggression, overpower Dracula here. But
That would certainly be a thing.
soon he will be out of events. He didn't have that many because he didn't supply, and he already used forewarned, newspapers, charted carriage, right?
Yep, Mia's still holding the planned ambush. Yep, dodge of strength, so.
Yeah. I have.
Dracula's already at 7 points, so
Yeah.
the bite's not as crucial as it would be at the very start.
Yes,
It wouldn't hurt, I'm saying, but
still to play around, maybe vampire lair a little bit, or maybe you count on stacking a little bit more points, so each next mature will be that more valuable. In my screen, it is actually a 2v1, which is funny because Mina joined the fight, so I will need to reset the game soon.
Is she hiding in the little in the corner, bottom left corner?
Yeah.
I had that happen in a previous game with Van Helsing.
Yeah. Oh, nasty bags. Claws. Is it holy bullets? No, it is crucifix. Stewart has 1 non-combat item, which is, which is not a horse, most probably. So.
Yeah.
So it might be Fangs. Yeah. Okay. I mean, Stewart going a little bit down in health, a little bit more damage, and Dracula can kill him. Maybe who has any possibility to join the fight? Maybe Helsing, right?
I don't think Van Helsing was in position. Mina I think, was just next to him.
I mean, we've charted
if
courage.
She had, yeah.
Charted courage was
and he's on a real line. Up there's the Fangs.
Oh, okay, super defensive play. Okay, all the dodges and defensive. Okay, so how telegraphed is it? Maybe he will do something now and then dodge again, so you can think on plotting soon.
Yeah, I think now would probably be the best time to plot.
Now he will not dodge for sure, so he can do some punch or pistol.
Oh my! I'm thinking that he's going for a crucifix. He's been playing very defensively around the bite. Oh,
and rifle.
Unfortunately, it's not night, so it doesn't break it. But yeah.
Now
would definitely be the time to plot. The only thing you have to worry about now is just getting punched.
the worst thing to being afraid of is if he escapes.
Yeah.
I mean, punch too, because then he dodges. So yeah, punch is worse. But okay, you know crucifix and you know rifle. Missed. Oh.
Crucifixed it.
Yeah, plotting could do it. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
that's also why I was thinking plot. He's been
Yeah,
very heavy on that crucifix.
yeah, and I mean, there's a fight about to happen. I think like Fangs of Fire is not so keen on fighting as me, so usually I encourage people as Dracula to fight and abuse 1v1 fights, but still, not many people try to follow my steps.
And Sewer's just gonna. No, he's not gonna dodge. That
Okay,
is
I'm surprised.
very dangerous now.
Okay, but we will know if it's bullets or not. This is even if vampire dies, it is a big knowledge. Okay, no bullets. So no sudden 5 damage from the rifle.
Yeah. And Sewer's down to 3 health, so he's in claw range tonight.
Yeah. And okay, with charted courage it is possible to get there, but you know, hunters are very undersupplied and one charted courage was used already.
Yeah.
With 2 charted courages, it could be possible to be a 2v1.
Nope. Unfortunately, you have to use the yellow ticket number if you're going any yellow rails, so you can't do the white 3 to move a white rail and then 2 yellows.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was his plan or not, but never hurts to remind.
Yeah, and it was
He
Milan.
did go to Milan.
Yeah. I mean, there's no other way to Wolfram to Vienna, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not with the trail he had.
Yes. So, crucifix and rifle. We saw a knife and pistol on Godalming. We saw a pistol on Mina. So third item has very low odds to be a pistol. Very low odds to maybe a garlic. Most probable.
Yep. Going straight for the kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't blame Dracula for opening that.
Yeah. I mean, escaping right here, right now, could be a decent play by hunters to, you know, keep Seward alive. But I think Topher seems to be playing super aggressive, so I don't think he plans on escaping even in such a disadvantageous position. But my guess might be wrong.
Well, he might also be holding out for that second claw. That way he knows he can escape alive. But this fight is not in his favor.
Not at all. Not at all. Yeah.
Yeah, being at 3 health, if Dracula does put a claw in on your escape attempt, you go down. It's only 3 points right now, but that puts him up to 11.
Is not. Yeah. It is not only 3 points. It is the very important. Oh man! Okay, there it is. Yeah. So dead. And it's even more important.
No great strength prompt.
Yes, it is more important. I mean, it is not more important. 3 points, like points have cumulative value, so getting from 0 to 3 is much less impactful than getting from 8 to 11.
And Vienna still has that reckless vamp.
Yeah.
He needs 2 bites to win it.
Yeah, exactly.
And they can't ignore it anymore. They have to at least go and face it.
Yeah. Well, at least it is on a big city, so if someone enters there, that they can supply up for the stake. But still, yeah.
Thankfully, Seward doesn't have to be transported far for the hospital.
This is true. Well, he still will need a lot of time to get back into shape. Like, he needs to move out and supply 4 random items. It is 5 days already, but are 4 random items enough? So it, like, Seward death is about a week. to get him back, right? Not to mention that, okay, they lost one event. I don't know what that event was. Sometimes permanent loss like that is costly. Yeah, I mean, Dracula is...
Yeah, imagine if that was the consecrated ground you just lost.
yeah...
It's not likely, but it's always a possibility.
Imagine Hunters had consecrated ground here. 2 tokens could be enough, you know? No, maybe not. 3 tokens would be so nasty. You put permanent 1 in 59, and you put at 58 and 11, and you basically force Dracula to go back toward the Hunters. But alas, doubtful there are 2 heavenly hosts, and doubtful there is consecrated ground.
Yeah, it was very shallow supplies.
Yep.
And just for style points.
Yeah, like that rumor token never matters.
Yeah, even if he vampire layers now, that's gonna.
Yes.
The unrumored vamp would still hit it up to 13.
Yeah, and Seward had a heavenly host. And never had opportunity to use it though. That's...
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so...
Yep, slow horses for Gowling.
Yeah.
Well, if Seward stays in the hospital, he'll supply items at the same rate, but... Actually, it would get him out slightly sooner if he just supplies in the hospital if he only wants items. But it'll mean no events are getting cycled in.
Yeah, this is true. Well, you know, you can't win without events as Hunters. I mean, you can, but what are the odds, right? Okay, Helsing
much lower.
3 combat events, which is good news for Dracula. Okay,
what is Van Helsing carrying with him?
We didn't see any garlics, and so, like, statistically speaking, he probably has a garlic.
Yep.
What else?
Yeah, some kind of gun. There's 8 in the deck.
Maybe rifle.
Between the rifles and the pistols.
Yeah, probably a rifle. Probably some type of a gun makes sense. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yep. This is good. I mean, this player loves dodging. Did he dodge first combat round in every combat?
I don't know if it was every combat, but he's been doing it pretty frequently. I think it's like the 5th time.
5th time in 4 combats. Just kidding.
Yeah,
just kidding.
Fifth dodge, not 5th opening of dodge.
Yeah, I see. Okay, yeah, okay. So this is a good advantage now. What?
Yeah, he's picked up on the opponent's pattern.
Yeah. Like it was a clear one in this scenario, right?
So, as Van Helsing, you just try to escape, risk the vampire bite, and then.
I think if he has garlic, he would play a garlic here. A knife. Okay, so
he's anticipating the bites.
Yep, I mean, bite Fang would be the best if connected, right?
Yeah.
If went through, bite would be the best one for Dracula here. Healed the 2 damage and a point, so yeah. Still.
And he'll get his vampire back up to full on top of that.
Yeah. So does he not have a garlic? I'm thinking because I think in that position playing garlic is strictly better than playing a knife. And crucifix, okay.
There's the second crucifix.
Yep.
Does that do damage?
Does it hurt him?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I got my reference wrong. Please forgive me.
I would say that uh, Strider would be disappointed, but actually this is a community thing now, so entire community is disappointed in you.
Yes, I shall go hang myself head in shame.
No, not necessarily hang,
I'll,
like...
I'll hang my head in shame. I said,
Ah, okay, I thought that you want to hang.
and I'll go stare in the corner in shame.
Yes, yes, yes. That I mean, after the cast, don't leave me alone yet. Oh, but if we timed it with your, your bread thing, that would be amazing. Oh,
Well,
Mina
the rate this game's
moves.
going,
Why? I mean, you were able to move there from Milan to Venice.
he's been doing a lot of rail movements that he can just walk for.
No,
Like he was doing it down in Spain even with gobbling.
you're right. Right. I wonder why. Yeah. Okay. So
Maybe
this
he's trying to
is.
force yellow twos back into the deck.
But I mean, so why not just supply at night, even having them equipped, right? Uh, I think
Yeah.
this is quite a good showcase, let's say, or test of comparison in styles. So I do believe that this way of super aggressive, just chase and try punch Dracula even 1v1 is not in an efficient or a good strategy, and we see how risky and how costly it is for hunters, right?
Yeah. We're Tuesday week 2. We've barely touched the item deck.
Yeah, and
We've gone
hunters,
through 11 events total.
yeah, and Dracula is despite okay, hunters got what they wanted. They got 2v1, 1v1 fights, and hunters still like almost full health, right? Uh, So yeah, do you think that Dracula went through Prague, through Zagreb, or through Munich? Ah, no, Prague was inaccessible because Helsinki was staying there. So
Yeah. So he's definitely gone east, but
no, not definitely. He can go to Munich.
oh yeah, I forgot about Munich.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
I still don't see him going back to the west. He's probably going deeper east because he knows how bad their movement is.
okay, Zagreb.
Yep,
I mean,
Zagreb.
I would see a play to move to Munich and hide there, hoping Mina will enter it.
Hmm. So now the question is he an 1153 or 49? Yeah. Is he just hanging out outside waiting for
No, I think
Seward to leave the hospital?
there is a bug that reveals Dracula hideout if he's in a if Hunter's in a hospital. So if he was in 11, he would be revealed, I think.
Well,
So
I know that in the physical board game, the hospital's not considered part of the say, so you wouldn't
yes,
technically reveal, but this
it
is
is not.
digital.
Yeah. Many things can happen in digital. What happens in digital stays in digital.
I hope so. I don't want to have a Dracula walking around Europe.
Yeah. Maybe he's just misunderstood. So okay, what I mean, hunters are leaving matures, right?
Oh, oh,
Godalming jumped over Geneva, that the furthest away hideout that is about to mature. So does he plan to clear it, or it can very well be aristocratic or hoax.
yeah.
I mean,
Either of those would be just game ending on their own almost.
um,
Well, literally in the
hoax.
case of the vampire.
Not in the case of the hoax.
Yeah. Figuratively in the case of the hoax. Just a bad Dracula event right now could just turn the game into a game loss.
Yeah, but there are only two Hunter Dracula events in the Discord pile.
Yeah, you only need one.
Well, this is true.
How many games have we seen turn on one Dracula event? We don't know what those two are.
This is true, but for it being one of the top, like they're low odds, let's say.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 25 in the deck for Dracula.
Yes.
Take 2 of those at random. Yeah, they could be double roadblock, but
I mean, even roadblock. Actually, yeah. I mean, basically
I'm
any
just
event can be strong this early in the game with that heavy of an advantage.
as I said, it could be good goose right there.
Yeah, but I mean,
Could be, not necessarily.
roadblock can be really good here too. Okay, night fight with new vampire, and hunters didn't seem to have a stake. Don't know about Mina, and Stewart is just supplying, but nor Godalming nor Helsing had a stake. Maybe Mina has a
I guess.
stake.
I gotta
It
step up for a second, so I'll be right back. I'll
Sure.
still be here, I just can't see what's going on.
Go to your corner, you know.
Yes.
Okay. So Godalming seems to be keen on night fight with that new vampire. Um, he has a knife. So bite fanging now can be dangerous, but can also be effective. Because like Dracula obvious thought is, oh, I mean Hunter's obvious thought is, oh, maybe I need to protect from Fangs. So Dracula doesn't use Fangs, so Hunters expect that too, and don't play knife here. Maybe he will dodge. Plotting seems reasonable. Okay, okay, perfect.
Only 2 damage, but that plotting going off is still good.
I mean, Fangs can now get Fangs, which is funny when you think about this, and heal that 2 damage and get a bite and a point, so that is not
Yep.
a big issue. He may consider some extended fight, you know, playing some maybe some strength, maybe some claws, and hunters play a pistol, and then go for the fangs. But yeah, fangs here is good enough.
Canceling the fangs.
Yep. So
Gets you back to full health and gets you a point.
yep.
And you get a little information on what's in Godalming's hand permanently.
I think no. I don't think so. He doesn't have an event, and he will reveal one of the items that we know. So
Well, it forces him to keep it revealed even later, should the game go
Yes.
longer.
Yes. Well, we'll know the first event that he gets, so it might reveal something. Oh, and he decided to reveal knife. Well, in general, I would prefer a revealed horse, right? Since you reveal the horse anyway whenever you use it for movement.
Yeah. Yeah. Revealed horse is kind of the best reveal, I think.
Yeah. I like. I think the bite mechanic is little bit
Underpowered.
unpolished. Yes, little bit. Uh, yeah, like not polished, you know. Especially with the consideration of the horses. Free hunters are using the horses anyway, so those bites on the events are useful. In many cases, they are useful. Still, the effort required to get them, to get a bite, is a big thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that was aristocratic. I think he's delayed, so Dracula knows that he's safe for next turn. And when Dracula knows that he's safe, it is a big, comfy knowledge.
Just forgot.
Since It might be spy here, you know. It might be spy because just right after them was a bodyguard. So Dracula's love to chain spies into bodyguards. He did misdirect the bat location. Was it necessary? I mean, that lair, that one encounter rotated may not be that big of a deal, and but also getting escape as bats back into the deck may not be that important too. Actually, it might it might make vampires stronger, you know, vampire fights, if you don't have that escape as bats. That is some wild. Oh, a hoax. Okay. I wonder what what will it be? Actually, getting even vampiric influence now. Yeah, vampiric influence on Godalming and discarding a horse or a knife, for that matter. Oh, Mina plant ambush. Mina has garlic and pistol. Okay, get rid of that plant ambush probably. Oh, yeah, pistol. I mean, she has so weak items that I would get rid of the event, you know? Ah, yeah, this is smart. Okay, I didn't consider that. This is smart. He probably discarded her circle and put into knife fight with a vampire in hopes of killing her.
Or even just biting. Any kind of bite will finish this.
I mean, biting her finishes this and kills her both, so yeah. So killing her is a more general term.
Yeah. He's about to finish the hunters off.
Yes, if he manages. The thing is that she is quite safe with plant ambush.
Yeah, Fangs broke the game.
Yeah, with plant ambush and garlic, he basically needs to have two mesmerizes in first two turns. So the odds are not that good, but still, he will get rid of an event. Yeah. Yeah, it is cute. I admit it is cute.
Imagine that this is being pushed onto the Reckless Vamp, though.
Oh my, yeah, that would be.
He could have actually pushed Godalming back onto it. Yeah, since he's got the bite too.
Okay, something seems glitchy.
Oh, this wonderful, wonderful game.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, I had when something like similar to this happened during the last tournament. We actually had to solve it by letting the AI take an action for us. It's not the best idea yet. Let them do the leave and come back first.
Yeah. I mean, no, this is because
you are putting your mercenary at the AI though. If you try that.
Yeah, but if AI ambushes, I think AI would ambush. No.
I assume so too, but you never fully know with the AI.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
if it does ambush, Topher would have to know not to click to have a hunter
Yes,
support until Fangs got back.
yes, we would explain that to Topher.
Right.
Oh wow. Okay. Warcraft decided he has enough.
Yeah.
I
Kind
wonder.
of annoying that we have to sometimes consider the AI as a solution, but
Yeah, I wonder. Maybe that would be a bad scenario. Maybe not even that bad, but the spectator bug because of the mute.
most recent update. I'm beginning to suspect that the AI of this game is actually held together with duct tape.
Uh, okay. Oh. Okay. Topper. Um. I don't. Okay.
This is ground control to Major Topher.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe Topher has to leave and come back. Wait, once Fangs is back, we can try it the other way around. Oh,
Oh. What just happened? Oh yeah. Okay.
AI
Uh.
Fangs. Oh,
Okay. Okay. It worked. It worked.
yeah.
I hope.
Well,
Unless it will
yeah.
get. Oh no. Okay. I don't think actually he joined with Godalming, which is interesting because I don't think it is a good choice really, because now bite on any of the hunters will work. Uh, Wait. Okay, why? I saw that Fangs of Fire started spectating for some reason. Fangs of Fire in
It's
chat is still
something weird about the
AI.
new.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's. I think that's just part of the new weird system.
No. No. Thanks to rejoin. Uh, uh, sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe my comment. Sorry. My comment
Yeah.
might
You meant
have
say
been.
yes, listen to Met. Don't do anything until Fangs says something.
Um. Yeah. No, because he said, "Do I keep playing?" And I answered yes. But it is good. Thanks, Topper, for your like patience and consideration. So it is very cool of you that uh, you behaved in a very cooperative manner. Okay, now.
Now we just need Fangs to actually, return.
Yeah, you know, this is actually high level game because you need not only to beat your opponent, you need to beat the game itself. You need to fight through hunters, you need to fight through bugs, you need to fight through vampire, you need to fight through glitches. There is a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. He still has. I will type in chat. Okay.
The infinite ladding screen.
Yes. We can touch infinity.
Yeah. The infinite lads. All going out for a pint.
Yep. Yep. So actually, the night fight is quite safe for the vampire, just because we know all the items. There is pistol and garlic on Mina, pistol and knife on Godalming. It
Yep.
won. It won't let me join.
Uh,
Yes, it is. Okay, so you know what? We can actually use the opportunity to help people uh, explain what we're doing. So one of the solutions to many bugs is exit the game, just click quit, and then come back. Like I think I used it
yeah.
like even
What it-
today to
yeah.
fix the glitch.
Reboot.
Yeah, maybe not reboot.
The
Yeah,
first
yeah,
solution any call center will give you when there's a problem with your computer. Have you
yeah,
rebooted?
yeah. But then it didn't fix, and it didn't fix. So we did the second step. Fangs exits, and then we replaced him with AI. So AI like forces through the bug, and then we try to. Okay, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Has left. Okay, great. It shows.
Yep, he's making progress in some direction. We don't know if it's forward, but he's moving.
So now Fangs had an issue with joining. So we considered closing the app and opening it again. The issue is that it shows him that he cannot join because he is already here in the lobby. So I advised him, this is a neat trick by the way, to create a private lobby. Okay. Okay. Okay, I will now inform Topher. Ooh.
Yep. We are all set to continue.
No, because he's not yet. He just tries to join. So,
Oh.
since it said that Fangs is in this room, so he cannot try joining here because he is here, which is a lie because we know no idea.
Yeah. It's Fear of Dracula being Fear of Dracula.
Yeah.
And I know it's a cop-out excuse, but at the same time, what other explanation do we have?
Yes. So Fangs wasn't able to join the lobby because it said that he already is here. So I advised him to create a private game, a private lobby, so it pulls him, quote unquote, from here to that lobby. So this is when the information when that Fangs of Fire has left. So at least he's able to at least try joining back here because it doesn't stop. So yeah, at this rate we actually can have about 3 hour game now. But yeah.
Yeah. 1 hour playing, 2 hours of fix the game.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, tell us a joke, Mad King.
The Fear of Dracula AI.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is a good joke. Like it has
You said
this,
a joke. You didn't specify anything about it.
no. It is a good joke. It has a surprise element. It has a punchline. So, uh,
Sorry, my best humor comes off reflecting off somebody. Yeah, I need you. It works best when you've got the setup and then the punchline.
uh,
Well, bear in mind, a lot of these solutions also were done before the update, so maybe that's having an effect.
maybe I don't know. Okay, it takes a nasty amount of time. Okay. Okay, I'm talking with Fangs in the meantime. Also, we'll try Fangs restarting his PC, personal
God,
computer. So, by the
we
way,
are going deep in layers of fixing things now.
yeah. By the way, did you know that I'm working on Guide to Dracula with cooperation with GB Philly and a tiny little bit with Scotsford?
No, I did not. Please tell me more of this guide you are creating.
I'm glad you're asking. I like when people are, full of interest and curiosity. So, Scotsford starting Hunter setups inspired us to talk about Dracula starting locations. But then I thought how we can convey a knowledge and information so that we give people a tools to think about starting location and starting weeks as Dracula, not just instruction, you can do this and go this route, or you can go this and this route, because that would be boring and actually ineffective. That's why we split up this in steps. I today recorded a guide. I just noticed something a little bit scary, but I'll say that later. But I today recorded a basic introduction, a guide to the Dracula meta. When I talk about, what is early game, what is mid game, what is late game, I talk about basic game, let's say tempo, and also I introduce Dracula classes. When I say what are the tools or like approaches to Dracula gameplay and game style.
Oh, that sure sounds complicated.
No, why complicated? I hope it to be very simple, to make it okay, to make it as a basic blocks, and make easier talking about like more advanced stuff, so if you are interested in improving your Dracula knowledge and skills, that may be something for you.
Wow, I shall get on it right after this game.
I mean, it is not published yet,
especially watching this whole game.
Yeah.
Please, dear God, let this game resume. I can't keep being fed lines like this.
I noticed a very scary thing, which is we are not listed as spectators.
Yeah, I actually noticed that earlier too. We were there earlier before this all started.
Yeah, so I don't know what to take
Maybe
away.
We should try leaving as well, just in case. With the way things are going, it wouldn't hurt.
Okay. You know what? Let's try. You try. Yeah.
Are you joining?
Thank you. Quitting and going back and see what. Okay.
Alright, I'm on the load screen.
Okay.
I hear normal piano.
Piano? What?
Yep.
Ah,
okay, now I've got the appropriate piano.
The entry music, right?
Yeah. Now I went from game start song to the urgent. I call it the urgent song.
Like the combat song, or
the halfway? No, not combat. The halfway influence song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Start expect. You know what?
I'm on the infinite load screen now too, I think.
Okay, I will ask Warcraft if he managed to join. Okay, so you're not joining, I assume.
No, I'm sitting on the load screen.
Okay.
The bat flaps its wings. The circle keeps filling and emptying, but
Oh, but Warcraft were able to join. But it took him normal time.
Maybe because we've been spectating from the beginning. I don't know.
I don't know.
I have a dumb idea.
Okay. I will try rejoining. Yeah, maybe spectators mess up something. I mean, at this point, I'm trying whilst like everything.
I'm trying something else dumb.
And let's see what happens. So, how did it go on your end?
I'm trying to spectate through my phone.
Oh, really? Does it change
Yeah,
anything?
I got the phone version.
Yeah, me too.
Nope, I'm actually at the same spot. Just infinite load screen. Oh, I've got in my phone.
But so you were not able to go through with your PC, but you were able to go with your phone.
Yep. We're myself and myself are spectating along with Fangs AI.
Wait, is there the Topher?
Yeah, Topher's still in there.
Okay. Let's try something risky. Let's ask him to rejoin. I'm out of ideas, but I mean, I'm not out of ideas, I'm out of solutions. I still have ideas. Let's test them. Maybe they will turn up from ideas to solutions.
Yeah. Might want to give a massive disclaimer to them.
You are so merciful, you know. What did you do with your PC version? Did you close it or?
No, I just went out of the room.
Okay, so check
Now
out
I'm
what is
just about
happening
to.
on your PC.
I'm hard rebooting the game.
Yeah, okay, so just don't try to rejoin from your PC.
Take a second. Like I said, I'm already in the room in my phone.
Yes, so don't try rejoining. Uh,
Alright, so just watch on my phone. Gotcha.
okay, so we have you on the phone. We have. Oh wait, so we can do this like news reporting. We have our trust reporter on the on the
Yeah,
spot. How's it?
I,
Yeah.
okay, so we're doing a radio show now.
Ah, yeah, a radio show.
The
Now,
Fury of Dracula podcast of the tournament.
so you can explain my idea to Topher. What I mean, unless you think it is a bad idea, but I think at this point we take any idea, even if it is a bad idea, to ask him to leave the room for now, and now saying inactive again. So ask Topfer, or I can ask Topfer. You know what? Ask Topfer in the room, in the game room to rejoin, and let's see what happens. Where is Topper, by the way? How can I ping him? Okay. Are you there, Matt King? Did we
I'm
lose
here.
you? Okay.
I'm typing on my. Oh, hold on.
Mhm.
It just finally kicked my PC self out of the room.
Oh, okay. Let's clear the. Let's make some fresh air, clear all the toxic people, and ask Topher to quit the room and and try rejoining.
Alright. I typed that, but this I really don't like this as an idea.
Yeah, but what else do we have left to do?
Fangs left, re-entered. I think he was talking. Thought I was talking to him, but I'm beginning to suspect this game is just borked.
Wait a second. We will try. What is the last message in the chat about Fangs? Is it that he joined or is it that he left?
Start spectating.
Oh, okay. That's a shame, but I don't
After I
know.
typed that, I think he thought I meant him to leave and come back,
Yeah.
not Topher. Yep,
Uh,
Topher left.
yep.
It's asking me if I want to replace him with an AI.
Uh, no.
I'm not touching anything until you say so.
Okay.
But I am keeping the room alive.
Yeah. That's why we needed you there because otherwise the room would have closed.
Yep, Topher's rejoining.
Okay. So what is in the chat? I guess it is saying that Topper started spectating.
Now Topher's joining.
Okay, and what is the last information about Fangs?
Started spectating.
That's a shame. I wonder. I'm probably. It is probably a long shot. Wait, what if you? Okay.
Alright, PC me got kicked again.
I mean that's good. That's good. We don't want you there. We wanted to, you know, get some fresh air. And okay, you know what? I'll just make a chat. With oh Okay. I.
Eight Fangs of Fire left.
Okay. Maybe then I.
Maybe replacing with AI now permanently makes it an AI.
It will be AI on an eye combat. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Okay, so. A very, very interesting game to watch, I am sure.
10 out of 10. We would watch this game again. I suggest you take up editing classes if you don't know already how.
Didn't you see my top-notch edited video? Assassin Dracula versus GB Philly.
I'm sorry, I'm too busy watching all of Gyro's edited stuff. Could be worse. Could be dealing with fan pirates.
Okay, so we might be uh, calling it a Dracula win. I moved the discussion into the General Fury of Dracula tournament chat. So yeah, I think this is it for the game. I glad you. I'm glad. I hope you like it, and I hope you'll have a good night without any bugs. And if your sleep will get crushed, I hope you will be able to rejoin it. Good night.